So just around the corner, there is a lot of gacha games that are set to come out very, very soon. Now, there's been quite a few. Obviously, some of them have playtesting, some of them haven't. You know, the one I played recently actually was Arknights Enfield, which I had an absolute blast playing. And also we got other ones like Ananta, which I looked at the trailer. That looks absolutely amazing, and even more like Nemesis to Everness, and some others. But one of the main ones that I've been looking forward to most is Azur Promilia. Azur Promilia was one that actually got announced almost a year ago now, pretty much having an entire trailer and also gameplay demonstration, and it's been a whole year and we haven't heard anything, and it was kind of interesting to me, and I thought, you know, I really want to play this game. And one of the big reasons I wanted to play this game was it was kind of like developed by Manju, who also developed Azur Lane, which again, you know, I love Azur Lane. Azur Lane is a great game, and Azur Promilia just looked like a massive step up from that, and it seems like they were continuing the same themes, the same character designs, and just a general kind of same kind of feel and vibe as Azur Lane kind of had. And that was very exciting to me. I really wanted a new upgrade to the Azur Lane system, because if you don't know, Azur Lane is very 2D based, you know, it's very chibi, there's a lot of stuff just flying around. It's one of those games where they have like insane character designs on the kind of character menu screen, but as soon as you get in the game, it's like, oh, they're like little kind of characters, which again, some people like. I don't mind it as much, but again, it's not the best. Whereas Azur Promilia actually kind of changed things a little bit and created a whole kind of 3D world, almost a little bit like Genshin or Wuthering Waves, stuff like that, which again, you know, has some really detailed character designs. And what it seems like we finally have an update for Azur Promilia, which has new playtesting going on over in China. Now, this is the actual post. Obviously, I don't speak Chinese, so I don't know what any of this says, but pretty much, you know, they were talking about some playtesting, which is going on over in China, which is going to be an offline event, similar to what Ananta has done recently. Ananta actually had one about a month ago or so, where they pretty much did some playtesting and had quite a lot of feedback from some of the players, and it seems like this is the same case for Azur Promilia 2, meaning that both of these games should come out in a very similar time period and should come out very, very soon, because obviously we did see the gameplay demonstration, but it does seem like, you know, Manju have actually taken a different kind of approach with this and, you know, changed a couple of things, because, you know, as you can see here, the character designs have changed. Now, first of all, it looks absolutely amazing. Oh my god, bro, these characters look great. Now, obviously, this was a post that someone put up. This is the previous character design. This is the current one now. You can see they've definitely made a lot of changes to the characters. Now, this might be, you know, pre-rendered art or something like that, which might make it look a little bit different. But if this is actually a game model and they've actually upgraded this, they definitely have done some upgrades to the game and actually kind of changed around, rather than just kind of like, you know, a lot of games do take in a lot of feedback, but then they're just like, okay, we'll just let that sit for about like 6 months to make them think that we're working on something, and then we'll release the game. Whereas this one, it seems like they're actually making some changes to the game, to their characters, and even more, which is very exciting, because obviously it means they care about the game quite a bit, because, you know, even the old design for this one character looks pretty good. You know, a lot of game developers would be very happy with this character design, but it seems like they have gone even further and just went, okay, you know, let's just make this even better, even more polished, which is just great to see. And it definitely, you know, kind of heightens my hope for the game in the future. I feel like this is definitely going to be one of those high quality games, which a lot of people are going to go over to. Now, do I think it's going to be one of the biggest games in the gacha sphere and it's going to take over? No, I don't think so. I feel like, you know, Azur Promilia is one of those games that won't be as big as Genshin Impact or even Wuthering Waves, but it will be one of those games which is just popular among its audience, a little bit like Azur Lane is at the moment, as well as a couple of other games as well. I do feel like it will have a little bit of a boom in the beginning, obviously, because it's very, very exciting and a lot of people want to play it. But again, as we find out more about some of the systems and stuff in the game, it might be a little bit slow for some people, I don't know. But again, maybe I'll be proven wrong, and maybe this game will absolutely blow up, which will be great, because I really want it to, because I really love the look of this game, and I definitely will be covering more content on it in the future, whenever new news comes out, whenever, you know, a lot of stuff about the characters and the character designs and stuff like that all come out, because again, it's very exciting, and it's one of the games that I'm most looking forward to in terms of gacha. It's this one and Ananta. Those are the main two, and also Arknights Enfield. That one looks pretty cool too. But again, even more gacha games for me to play. Obviously, they also had some new kind of announcements as well for some of the characters. This is one of them being Luo Qing. I think that's how you say it. But anyways, this is one of the characters. They were also teased in some of the gameplay demonstrations and things like that. But again, you know, more character design stuff. I do really like this kind of advertising. I think this is over in China as well, so it's supposed to be like a Chinese short. So again, you know, they've got even more information down here saying it's going to be beginning on the 17th of March, which is actually yesterday. So again, you know, hopefully we will see some changes coming to the game and some things, you know, based off of this. And yeah, maybe we'll see even more kind of things come out about the game in the future, because again, they say the offline playtest is in Shanghai, in case anyone was excited, which again, I know some people would have been excited if it was over here, you know, in the US and the UK or whatever. But again, it's probably not going to be, and you know, it's fine. I think honestly, it's fine. Now, obviously, yeah, we had the announcement trailer, which got 41,000 views, which you know, isn't the best for a gameplay announcement. But honestly, I think there should be a release trailer coming out soon, which will be much better. And I feel like, especially with some of the kind of changes they made to the character designs and some of the changes they made, you know, to the game in general, I feel like, you know, there is going to be a lot more you know, hype around it, and a lot more people very excited for Azur Promilia, because again, this was just an announcement trailer, which, you know, was pretty big in the first place, you know, especially in the content creator sphere. But again, just hasn't managed to get those views. And obviously we also got the gameplay demonstration, which is at 73k, which again is much more popular. So again, this is the old character which we looked at. I'm pretty sure this is the same one. But again, they look very cool. The character designs look cool. And obviously the whole kind of premise of the game that we saw from the gameplay demonstration was that it was going to be a little bit like Power World, but like gacha games. You know, you can collect these kind of creatures and things like that, which can help you a little bit how echoes work in like Wuthering Waves, things like that. But again, you can see these are very, very Power World kind of related, and it excites me because I think it's something a little bit different, and that's what a lot of gacha games are trying now. You know, they're trying to be a little bit different. With the Arknights Enfield, obviously, they're trying to do something different with the base building and the factory building mechanics, so they're going for a kind of factory building kind of aspect to the game. Whereas, you know, some other games, for example, what was another one? Ananta is going for a GTA kind of thing. You know, they're trying to be a lot like that and trying to make a gacha version of that. And then obviously, yeah, you got Azur Promilia here, which is trying to be the Power World of gacha games, which again, I think is great. And it's definitely going to add a lot to the game and just create a little bit of a refreshing experience, you know, because obviously, you know, as great as Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact are, they do follow a very similar kind of design and style. Whereas this one, I feel like it's going to be a little bit different in terms of the gameplay they actually do. And it's going to feel a lot more like Arknights Enfield for me in terms of how different it is to other gacha games, you know, because Arknights Enfield was definitely a wake up in terms of, you know, what you can actually add into a gacha game, because no one would ever think base building mechanics would be a good thing in a gacha game, but it turns out it is. You know, it's very, very popular and very, very good, and hopefully they do add some similar systems, you know, not base building systems, but add some, you know, unique systems to Azur Promilia, which could help it out. And obviously that paired with a lot of the good character design, a lot of the good kind of animations, everything like that, will definitely help people and get them excited for the game in the future. Because again, it is just one of those games which looks very promising, exciting, and also high quality, which I cannot wait to play. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the news that we have on Azur Promilia at the moment. Obviously, I'm very excited for any more news to come out, so I'll definitely keep you guys up to date on this channel. I'll be doing it over on the second channel rather than the main. I might bring it over to the main eventually, but again, you know, very excited for Azur Promilia. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Are you guys going to be playing this? You know, what character are you looking forward to? What kind of mechanics are you looking forward to? Because again, it is very, very exciting news, which could, you know, definitely change the space of gacha eventually. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.